Well, hello, everyone. I am Lynn Mattern, independent consultant, national vice president with Arbonne, and I have the ultimate delight to interview four beautiful women that have been very successful with the 30 Days to Healthy Living. So what I want to do right now is I just want to kind of go through just a little bit about what this program is all about. Now, Amy, can you see the 30 Days to Healthy Living PowerPoint? Okay, great. All right. So what we are all, our key point differences is that we are all about using essential nutrients. And, we're all about pure, safe, and beneficial. And I'm telling you, and you're going to hear this from the ladies, once you have healthy living, you feel fantastic. And this isn't a detox program, okay? But what we're trying to do is eliminate possible ingredients that could maybe be impairing your energy. And then we introduce them, and then you will know. You know your body best. But this is a great way to just take a chill for like 30 days, be great to your body, and have it work at its optimal. So it is not, we're not doing anything radical, okay? You don't have to go out and run 5,000 kilometers or, run up mountains or anything. That's not what this is, because that's not sustainable. This is what you're going to hear from the ladies also, is that this is a lifestyle. This isn't a diet. It is a lifestyle, and how it will affect you. Okay, and so there are four foundations. Okay, we talk about nutrition, activity, rest, and attitude. And so right now, what I want to do is I want to take it over to our speakers and have them talk about what they've experienced. So over to you, Mari.
Thanks, Lynn. So one of the reasons that I joined the program was that basically over a period of less than 12 months, I turned into an Oompa Loompa. I put on quite a bit of weight, and the program was starting on the 2nd of January, which I thought was perfect. So I'd used the nutrition products before, but I hadn't used them to their full benefit, or in synergy with each other. So I decided to jump in and join. And it was just amazing in such a short period of time seeing the benefits of the program. The weight started to come off. I started to feel much better, so much more energy. I had a very supportive husband who jumped on with me, and he is the lightest he's been in about 20 years as well. And even today, catching up with a friend, she hadn't seen me for quite some time and commented on how much weight I'd lost. So that was really awesome. My favourite product is probably the shakes. I started out with the meal replacement shake, and now I've changed over to the protein shake. And what I love is that I can mix it up a bit in relation to, I can add fruit and vegetables and, just like playing around with all the different flavors that I can get from the shake. And also I can make protein balls, Marty and Tamsin actually like my chocolate ones that I make, and they're a nice little snack. And I really have enjoyed the program. And just one of the things that I did for that first 38 days was to keep a photo journal. And I think that really kept me going. And it also encouraged others that were doing the program of the benefits and what it can do for you.
All right, excellent. Okay, so over to you, Miss Kim.
Program. I've been a size 18 3 times, and after seeing myself in a photograph, I thought I have to do something. So when the shakes came out, the nutrition range came out, I did that and I just played around with it, and I lost 20 kilos by just playing around. But when the Facebook page came out on the 2nd of January, my husband and I decided that we would do it. The thing for us was giving up the alcohol, which we all love a wine when we get home from work. And I often used to ring my husband and say, have a glass of wine the minute I get home, because I was teaching. And I found the difference with this, and I have done absolutely every program there is possible to delivering foods to everything. The difference that I found with this, with the Facebook page, is my mindset changed. And I love 30 days and beyond. We are at the beyond stage now. We've totally changed our lifestyle. We make good food choices. I'm back onto the wine now, but for the first 30 days, I totally did it. I was serious. I just followed the Facebook page to the T. And I think by not drinking the alcohol, we weren't craving the sugars. Now I'm not, can I say this? I'm not piss fit anymore. I can't drink as much as I used to. And it's totally changed our lifestyle. So I lost 20 kilos. I didn't even really measure the time because I didn't realize how good the program was. But from January 2nd, my husband lost in 2.5 months 15 kilos and I lost 16 kilos. But it was the mindset that changed us. So my favorite product is the shakes. I have to say I hate the greens. Oh my God, they're just disgusting. But I've learnt to put them into shakes, to put them in with my fizz sticks, and now I'm just converted. My husband loves the fizz sticks when he's out on the road and driving like crazy, visiting sites. He can't live without his fizz sticks. So we did it together and it was fantastic. And I just recommend it to everybody.
Congratulations, Kim. That's fantastic.
So I've lost 36 kilos all told.
Wow.
Gone from a size 18 to a size 10.
And what is the time period, Kim, that you've done that from, please?
Well, see, that's what I can't really say, because the first 20 kilos, I didn't know how good good it was, so I wasn't really paying any attention. But from January 2nd to so it was January 2nd, January, February, mid-March, I lost 16 kilos, Paul lost 15.
Okay.
So in 2.5 months. So average out probably a healthy, if you average it. So some weeks I might have lost 3 kilos and the next week a kilo. So if you average it out, it's probably a healthy kilo a week. But
right.
Feeling healthy and not losing energy, fantastic.
Great. Congratulations. Thank you. Miss Amy.
Amazing results, Kim. Far out. So the reason I joined the program was I'd worked really hard before I had my 2 little girls to lose a lot of weight so that I was the fittest and healthiest I could be to carry babies. And over the sort of 3 years of having children, I had stacked on more weight than I've ever held. And for someone my height of 150 centimetres, I was over 80 kilos, and that's a huge amount of weight to carry on a little frame, and I was starting to feel it in my body. So after I had Indy, my youngest, I was trying to work out what I would do to lose this weight. I was really unhappy. I felt like a terrible role model, and I knew that I had to get it off. But I was thinking about all the programs, and then I just thought, well, what am I doing? I have this incredible nutrition line, and I'm not shopping from my own store, and that just is insane to me. And also, I'd never sold a nutrition product because I felt like, who would want to buy nutrition from me when I clearly wasn't a product of the product? I wasn't using the products myself. So I was 3 months post having my youngest, and decided to be really, really accountable, jump in 100% and just follow the program to the letter. And to do that, I actually took a photo or photos of myself at the start, and I posted those without having any after photos, without having any results yet, I posted those photos on all of my social media outlets, which was highly embarrassing, but I knew that I had to do it, because if I didn't, I wouldn't hold myself accountable.
And that was your decision, right, Amy? That wasn't
Absolutely.
the program.
Oh, you don't have to do it. This was, in fact, I started this program. I dabbled in it, but I'd never done it properly, and I started this before our Facebook pages started. So I was kind of doing it on my own as well, which I think made it a little bit harder, because there wasn't that whole group of people doing it together. But I held myself accountable. I followed the program to a T, and over a period of sort of being on the program and off the program, I'd lost over 10 kilos on the program, and just felt amazing. My entire everything changed. So obviously losing kilos and centimeters was a big part of that. But as a busy mum of two little girls, I was begging for bedtime at 4:00 in the afternoon. And after doing the 30 days, I could get through to 10 o'clock like an Energizer bunny. Like, the energy that I had was out of this world. I was sleeping more soundly. I had a clearer head. I could manage my I'd like to say temper. I could manage my self better when dealing with the girls. I wasn't as irritable. So better mental health, better emotional health. I wasn't hunting down a sweet treat every time I had a meal to eat. I always have something sweet afterwards, and I wasn't doing that anymore. No 3 p.m. slump, which is fantastic. And the other thing I really noticed is I'd never known what bloating was. I thought I was just overweight. But I didn't know what bloating was until I was no longer bloated. And I actually had a waist, and my clothes fit me properly. So that, I think, was the biggest thing that I took away from it. It's really hard to pick my favorite product, because I know that each of them is for a purpose, and that they each do a particular thing, and they all work together. So like the other girls, though, I do have to say the meal replacement shakes would have to be my probably top product. I was never a shake girl. All the ones that you buy, on the market, I would waste my money. I couldn't even get them to my mouth. Awful stuff. But like someone once told me, I have to use it until I like it. And so I did. I really did. And I love the meal replacement shakes. They're so good for people that are time poor like me. I make my shake in the morning as I'm getting ready for work and getting the girls ready for school and daycare. And I take it with me in the car. So I have breakfast in the car on the way, and I get to work feeling full and ready to take on the day. Fizz sticks also are my saviour and get me through most days. But I actually also really love the greens balance. Kim, I know you don't like it, but it has gotten me through quite a few illnesses. I've been really, really sick at different periods, and it's definitely made me feel 100% better taking the greens balance. So yeah, thank you. I think that's me.
That's so great, Amy. And you were the first initial kickoff queen, because you were doing it without the support of the 30 days, and wow, and then look at what happened. So thank you, honey, so much.
I should also add, sorry, I was breastfeeding at the time as well. So I altered the program a little bit to suit being a breastfeeding mum. But that didn't mean I couldn't do the program. So that was the fantastic part.
Cool. All right, good. Thank you. All right, and over to you, Terry.
Hi. Zachy just wants to say hello first.
Yeah.
Hi.
So with me, the journey sort of began.
I'm watching a sentence.
Oh, I didn't really want to start, to be honest, because I'd tried giving up Diet Coke once before, and that's my big addiction. And I actually ended up over at the hospital because my body went into shock and I was vomiting. Ended up at emergency on a drip. But Rodney, through work, he was nagging me all the time that I should be giving that up and trying it. So I bought the product, and my husband, who's a golf pro and very health conscious, he would have the meal replacement after exercising, and he was using the greens and everything, and he was saying how amazing it was. And then when the next 30-day challenge came up, I sort of didn't want to disappoint Rodney. So I said I'd do it, even though I was terrified. And I don't know, just on that Monday, something clicked, and I just decided, well, I may as well make the most of it, do the best I can. I found that by having the greens, I'd have the greens, and I was pretty basic because I'm in the car for an hour in the mornings when I do the school run because my two boys go to different schools. So once I'd get to work, I would just mix the greens just in water. It was pretty disgusting, but I just needed something that wasn't going to be extra work and aggravate me. And then because of the spirulina, the high content of the spirulina, I'd read that you should wait at least half an hour before having any caffeine. So then I'd wait half an hour before I'd have my Diet Coke. And I found, even though I still have Diet Coke, I was drinking litres, where now I wouldn't even drink a full 2 cans. And I feel a lot better for it. After the first week doing it, I just assumed that I'd probably failed at it and I wouldn't have lost any weight. And when I weighed myself, I realised that I'd lost over 4 kilos. And I was just so excited. But you know how you doubt yourself? So then I thought, I've probably put the scales too close to the drain. So I was saying to Anna, I tried weighing myself on 4 different tiles just to make sure that I was getting the correct reading. So that was pretty exciting. And then the following week, I weighed even though I knew I wasn't supposed to, I weighed myself earlier because the second week I could tell I was losing weight, and I was just super excited. And then after that, it tapered off. But the boys, my boys are very proud of me. My 10-year-old, sorry, he was called fat at school a while ago, and he's been not eating the greens or anything, but eating cleaner food with me, and he's gone down a clothes size, and he's very excited about that. And I just feel I'm not losing energy. I can cope a lot better at the moment with just full days at work and everything.
So Terry, what's your favorite product?
I would have to say the greens, because I know you can mix it with almond milk and do everything else, but I just like something that is just easy. I just mix it with water. I make myself drink it, and then I've got that energy for the day. That's by far my favorite.
And you're just coming off of the 30 days, correct?
That's right.
And then are you going to start another one, or what's your plan?
I will definitely start another one. Yeah, definitely.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Good. Well, thank you so much. That's great. Okay, so what I want to do is these guys are incredible. What inspiration. And I will be running the next 30 days that will be starting, the prep will be starting on the 26th of July, and then we will kick it off on the 31st, that Monday, the 31st of July. But what I'd like to do is just quickly go through some of the products, just so that you know what this entails. All the ladies did talk about that there was a Facebook group, and there is a Facebook group that you have to purchase our Arbonne Special Value Pack that contains all these products. And in Australia, you can get the meal replacement or you can get the protein shake. In America, you can only get the protein shake. So depending on what country you're listening or what that you live in. So there is a bit of a difference. But once you buy this set, then you are entitled to join our 30 days where every day you get some inspiration and some knowledge, because knowledge is powerful. And that's where I think probably all four of these ladies would agree that just having the knowledge really educated you on what to eat and what not. Because I know that from myself. Would you agree, ladies? Yeah. Okay. All right. So in our shakes, okay, you can see that in the actual meal replacement, there's 20 grams of vegan protein, and really easy, and there's vitamins. You do get a booklet that comes that you can purchase alongside. We have chocolate and vanilla. Along with the 30 days, you're going to get recipes, and people are so creative in what they make, which is fantastic. And so, and then our protein, and this is, Amy, can you unmute yourself, honey? Would you please?
Sure.
With the protein, not the replacement, what's the difference? What do you know about the protein shake? I don't have that at my fingertips.
I don't have it at my fingertips either, but the protein, you're encouraged to add other things into it. It also makes for a really great after workout drink, and it's lower in the sugars. So for people that are really quite sugar conscious, it's lower in sugar. They can mix it with the daily protein boost if they want to. That's an additional product.
That's right. Great. Thank you, dear. All right.
Nice.
So then, oh yeah, well there's a protein shake there. Hello, I got this. Sorry, forgot about this. Anyway, but we're vegan certified. We don't have any gluten, and so then we have the greens balance, which of course 3 out of the 4 ladies love, and that is and. Personally, for me, I do mix it in my protein shake, but you did hear from Terry, she just puts it in water. And so it contains all these yummy things that our body is needing in just one scoop. And I find it fabulous. And I have to say, knock on wood, I am never sick. And I have a protein shake every morning for breakfast, and sometimes I have it for lunch, and I'm just so grateful for that. Fiber boost. We don't get enough fiber in our diet. And so this is, again, 1 scoop. You can put it in your protein shake. You can put it in other foods that you want. Again, we give you ideas, but it's actually, this is going to really help you with your digestion. And what it does is that the nasty things will absorb to the fiber, and then you can get it out of your system, it's quite remarkable. And then we have our fizz sticks. Oh my gosh. And what we encourage you on the 30 days is to get off caffeine. Now, some of you might go, what? But I would encourage you to do this. And what I recommend and what I did was about a week out. So right when we start with the prep, if you're on caffeine, you might want to alter, like maybe if you're having 2 cups of coffee, maybe have 1 cup and then a fizzy. And slowly but surely wean yourself off of caffeine. Now what I've done is I love a warm drink in the morning. So I do the pomegranate twice in hot water. And that's my coffee. And when I go out and meet people for a coffee, I have it in my purse. So I'm still having that warm drink, but you can also have it as a cold drink as well. But as I believe Amy said, you don't have that afternoon slump, which is what caffeine does do to you. And so normally when you have that slump, then you grab for food, etc., but we don't have that. Then we have our beautiful herbal tea, absolutely amazing. And that is, again, it helps you just regulate your body. It's full of wonderful botanicals, and you'll hear all about this, but I love this. And again, it's without caffeine. And then we also have our daily protein boost. And so if you need more protein, you can have that. Now, this doesn't come in our Arbonne Special Value Pack. It is something in addition, but to start off with, I wouldn't encourage you having to need that. Would you agree, ladies? Yeah, you don't really need that to begin with. but that is something that you can know. And then we also have our protein snacks that is available, also does not come with our Arbonne Special Value Pack. In America, we do have a digestive enzyme, and we also have basically a liquid that helps you, a cleansing liquid. In Australia and New Zealand, we don't have that. And so we have other suggestions that you can do. All right. And then we also have our Full Control and Metabolism Boost, which again does not come with the set. You don't have to have this, but if you really want to kick off cranking up your metabolism, you can to do that. All right. So there is, I'm going to delete that because that is the American thing. But what I want you to do is, if you are interested in making a difference for 30 days, okay, get with the person that has invited you to listen to this call. Say, all right, talk to me about this Arbonne Special Value Pack. You can get it for 40% off if you become a preferred client, and you get free shipping with that, which is brilliant. And it comes right to your door. You have a 45-day back guarantee. And then you are welcomed into our 30 Days to Healthy Living Facebook group, which again, as I said, will be starting on July 26th with me, and I will be running the next 30 days. So I want to thank Mari and Amy and Terry and Kim so much for being on. And you guys are just such an inspiration. And as you all know, I love you dearly. And so thank you all, and have a great night.